I've already meerkatted like 3 times today. Hello, everybody. It's Entry Level Boss. Yeah, it is. This is the professional education movement for the quarter life crisis crowd and anybody else who wants to watch it. I am Alexa. I am the host of this show, and today's episode is going to be super quick and dirty. I taught a class this morning on social media marketing at Startup Institute. They have a Berlin campus. They're all around the world. If you're interested in getting into tech, you should check it out.
I'm going to have you meerkat me now.
Sure.
Go for it. We're in Berlin, and I'm teaching about meerkat. How cool is this? I'm teaching a social media class right this very second, and it's live now on the mother freaking internet.
And so I taught the class on social media marketing, and it reminded me that I need to tell all of you right this very second how to professionalize your personal social media accounts, because that's what recruiters are doing these days. They're going to check you out and see what kind of person you are on the internet. It is completely okay to have a digital footprint. You know, you shouldn't be afraid of that. You shouldn't need to hide everything, and I think it's actually beneficial not to hide certain information. So I'm going to go through all the big ones today really quick. We're going to do Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and I'm just going to show you my own approach to it. And so the first thing I'm going to do is just use my own personal Facebook to show you how to make sure that your privacy settings are the way that you want them. Okay, so you know what this looks like. This is just your normal profile page. You know, from your homepage, you go to your profile, you know what this looks like. So this is mine, but you might not know that you can go over here and click View As. Okay, and this is trying to tell you up here that you can type in a specific person, and so you can actually see, you know, what it looks like to one of your friends or your boyfriend or whatever. But right now, this is what my public profile looks like. So yeah, you can see, you know, my profile pictures, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with those being out there because most of them are pretty professional quality. And then the only posts you can see are ones that I've made public. And this is kind of an interesting strategy. Like, I made this public earlier. This is that video I already showed you because that's me teaching. I want people to see that if they're trying to create me for business purposes. But other than that, all they can see is just my various different, you know, posts. They can just see the ones that I wanted them to see. Usually these will go basically straight to just your friends, but you can edit them so that they can be public if you'd like them to be. About section, all they can see is, here I am, alexashoen.com. There you go. Awesome. Now we're going to do Twitter. I'm also a really big fan of having a very professional Twitter. I think that it's useful for a lot of reasons we can get into later. If you come to my actual Twitter page, here's what you're going to see. So, you know, cohesive, great photography, right? This is a professional image. You can see my face, matches my background image, which is just me being OCD. And then you can see, so here's a pinned tweet, and this is something that I wrote, you know, and so they can see that first thing. The other thing they can see is over here, and this is my About section. So it's going to tell you exactly what I do, right? You know, a little bit of my personality. They can see where I'm located, and they can see my website. And it's just simple. It'll take 3 seconds, and it's going to make your life easier. Cool. I'm also just going to show you Instagram really quick. It's not as likely that people are going to look at your Instagram, but if you do have a public profile, it is accessible from your desktop, not just your mobile. So I'm just going to show you what that looks like. Okay, now granted, for Instagram, it's not going to be very common that people look you up online. This is what the online version of Instagram looks like, in case you've never seen it. But once again, it's all professional images because I do link to this from my professional website. And so people can kind of get more of a glimpse into who I am, what I do. And once again, right there, you know, it says Californian expat in Berlin, content strategist, host of this show that you're watching, and there's my website. Last but not least, I'm just going to show you LinkedIn. There's so much to talk about in how you can use LinkedIn to your advantage, but here's just at least one super fast tip. So I'm going to do a lot of talking about LinkedIn in the future, but I just wanted you to see my public profile right now. So you can see it's the same photo as it is on Twitter, which is really good because it's public cohesion and all of that stuff. But if you go to the summary, this is a part that a lot of people have trouble with. So I'm just going to leave it here and you can read over that. You know, it gives you direct access to where you can find me online. You can see the bottom, find me online at Alexa Shoen. And it just tells you very quickly who I am and what I do. And you don't have to use a lot of fancy words or professional jargon in order to do this. And that's it. That's really how easy it is to just bring a little bit of professionalism to your personal networks. And you know, you don't have to take all the personality out. I don't want you to take all the personality out, but you will be able to just present them as, you know, part of your package. You can say, here's my Twitter, check me out, get to know me. Here's my Instagram, check me out, get to know me. Because more and more recruiters are going to want to know that you have a personality and that you're going to be able to represent their company with your personal brand. If you have any specific questions, as always, you can use the hashtag on Twitter or Instagram, entry-level-boss, or you can email me at hello@alexashoen.com. Just ping me with your questions or leave them in the comments. Actually link me to one of your social media sites in the comments and show me the changes that you've made. Okay, see you next time.
Okay, hi, real quick. If you like this video, you can subscribe. Also, you can go over to alexashoen.com and sign up for the email list, or tweet me on Twitter, because that's where my universe happens. Yeah, cool. See you guys soon. Thanks.
Yo friends, this is Entry Level Boss, the YouTube show and professional education movement for the quarter life